if we get a point in today's game, we will be crowned the champions of the National League South. We're still in April. Hello and welcome to episode 8 of Conquering the Capitals. I'm Ben, and coming up on today's episode, we have a chance to win the title against St Albans, and that is because since you were last with me, it has been 3 games, 3 wins against Braintree, Billericay and Havant and Waterlooville, 3-0, 2-1 and 4-2, and all of that means we have of course remained top of this table, and that is by 18 points with a game in hand. Concord, our nearest challengers, the team that we beat in the last episode. As you can see, we've already confirmed the playoff spot. Today, we can confirm the title, and all it will take is a singular point, and the team that we will be looking to do it with is this one. It's Nakov in goal, a back four of Barnes, Taylor and Barlow and Ojo. McGregor and Barbosa are in the middle with Mooney on the right, Kenyon on the left and Mullings and Mills up front. David, as you will notice, is injured. He misses the big game, but hopefully Quaid Taylor can step into his boots. We've got the chance then to win this title in April with 6 games to go after it. It will be an absolutely fantastic effort from the boys if we can win it this early. They've never finished higher than 14th in the National League South before my arrival, and now it looks like we're going to finish first. It'd be a pretty big effort going the wrong way, I think, now, if we weren't to finish first. And as always, we're going to give the boys the faith that they can go out there and win this game for us. Here we go then, the potential title winning episodes. Are St Albans going to get in our way, or are we able to continue our form of 16 games unbeaten and win this one? And then there's an early corner, McGregor with the ball in. It's Green who's headed it straight back to McGregor, who puts the ball back across to Shamir. Mullings is there and it's hit the crossbar. Oh, a chance in the 5th minute to put ourselves ahead. It's hit the crossbar, but we go again. It's a throw, but Leake is able to clear to Barbosa. He's on the ball, and who's he got ahead of him? He's gone backwards to Taylor, who hoofs it forward to nobody. And there is a chance now for St Albans to break, but Barnes is quick onto it. And so is McGregor. Barbosa down the right to Ashley Barnes. Is this going to be another chance? Mullings this time. Milled. It's Mullings. It was one of the two. It's Shamir Mullings straight on the back of a hat-trick in the last game. He puts us 1-0 up in this one in the 6th minute. His 14th goal of the season. And is that the start of the title winning game? It might well be. What a ball from Barnes, and Mullings gets there ahead of Pascal and his forward partner Mills and nods it into the bottom corner. He's come alive in the last few matches, and it looks like we're just continuing our dominance of the National League South. And Ojo hoofs clear from a highlight pretty much straight after the goal. Barnes is on the ball now. He's found Mullings, the goal scorer. Back to Barnes, who finds McGregor with space in the middle, and he just about keeps hold of the ball, and he sets Danny Mills on his way. Oh, it's hit the post! It could have easily been 3-0 in these first 10 minutes. 2 efforts have hit the crossbar. One has nestled itself in the net, and this resulting corner is going to end in potentially nothing for us, as Wiltshire heads it forward and Anderson's in for them. Is this going to be their goal? It might well be. It so well is. Tariq Anderson ruins the party early on. It's St Albans 1, Dulwich Hamlet 1. We're caught on the break from the corner that, well, we could have scored from the shot before the corner. Anderson is clean through, and he's put it easily past Nakov into the bottom corner. And from a position where we should have been building on a lead, we are now at 1-1. But what is going on in this first 10 minutes? There's highlights again. Danny Mills is in, surely. Oh, what is going on? Straight from the highlight that was the St Albans goal, Danny Mills has gone and put Dulwich Hamlet back in the lead. There's only been 10 minutes of this game and it is already 2-1. Most of the game has been highlights. What a ball from McGregor, and what a composed finish from Danny Mills, his 14th goal of the season. And we're back in the lead. A point will do, but we're currently on for 3. It's very, very early stages. I mean, what a start. Time to catch our breath a little bit, I think. It's 2-1. I mean, what a start. We could have had 4 goals. The 2 shots that weren't on target hit the crossbar and the post. It could have easily been 4. It would have been 4-0 because St Albans wouldn't have been able to counter from the corner either. What a start to the potential championship winning episode. We've looked really good this season. We certainly deserve to win the league. I didn't quite think I would be back with you before the end of April, but results have obviously fallen in our favour. We've just kept winning and winning and winning. It's been a while since we have seen that loss. If we can keep that up for the rest of the season, then we will be going into the National League on a massive, massive high. But it will be a tough challenge when we get there. And there is a highlight for St Albans, but Ojo is able to head clear to Kenyon. McGregor on the ball again. Can he find someone ahead of him? They've all sort of backed off and he's gone back to Barbosa. Back to McGregor, who's going to go on a little mazy run forward again. He looks for Danny Mills, who just about gathers before the ball goes out. He puts the cross in. Shamir Mullings, I mean, how has he missed that? He is in the 6-yard box with a header on goal. And Shamir Mullings has put it over in what was a fantastic chance to make it 3-1. And as we look National League bound, they are the chances we would have to take up in the National League as we head clear a St Albans corner and Danny Mills looks to run away on the break. He's got no one with him. Oh, he shoots himself! What a save from Harness. He was on a massive run on his own. He had Mullings to his right, but no St Albans players with him, so he shot himself. That Harness in the St Albans goal was equal to the effort and was able to make the save. And what I have to say has been an action-packed first half and another highlight right at the end of it with Barnes on the right to Mooney. We haven't seen much of him at all. Most of the action has been down the left, but Mooney and Barnes might be working something down this right-hand side. Mooney, he's beaten to it by Noble and it's all the way back to Barbosa, who slotted in at right back to Quaid Taylor. He goes all the way back to Nakov. Nakov out to Barnes. And here we go down the right again maybe. He's got Barbosa who just hoofs one forward to no one really. And it's a chance now for St Albans to come back at us. Anderson to Noble to Jeffers. A great ball out to Wiltshire. All the way back to Pascal. And he hoofs it forward. But Tariq Anderson's on the end of this one. And what a save by Luka Nakov to keep it at 2-1. A bit of ping-pong going in with the long balls. One eventually fell to a striker. Unfortunately, it was for St Albans, but the goal was not coming as Luka Nakov makes a great save and Wiltshire runs the ball out of play in what might well be the final highlight of a really, really exciting first half. We are 2-1 up. It could well have been more. We could, however, have also been going in at the break level. So we've got to keep our game at the highest order if we're going to still come away with all 3 points. We don't want to do it just with a measly draw. We want all 3 points. And we've got the faith that the boys are going to do that for us. I mean, I said this on the last episode, but I think this has been my best ever first season on FM. McGregor with the ball in whilst I'm talking. Danny Mills, of course he scores! It's 3-1. Danny Mills on the volley with a fantastic goal from a McGregor free kick. It looks like the second half might well be as action-packed as the first. What a ball this is from Giovanni McGregor. And Mills gets his volley on the ball and it's fired into the back of the net to make it 3-1. And that might well be the goal that wins us the title. McGregor with the corner this time. It's to the front post, but it's well cleared by St Albans, but only as far as Quaid Taylor, who has to pass the ball before he loses it, and he does, to Mooney, who puts it across in an attempt to McGregor, but it's awful, and it's now ended up with our back four again. Ojo seeks out Mooney, who doesn't win that one either, and Barnes then puts one forward for Mullings, who heads across to Danny Mills, and it's offside. It looked like Danny Mills was going to get a hat-trick in the game, but it was not to be with a slight offside. Barnes with a great ball forward to Mullings. He wins it in the air, and Danny Mills, I mean, that is a considerable distance offside. If he just poked himself on, it might well have been another goal for him. And a hat-trick, may I add, as well, was the potential. Ojo, I mean, he's looked like he's had a pretty good game, but apparently he's having an absolute shocker out there, so he might be coming off soon. But Mooney is in. Mills for his hat-trick. This time he gets there. Of course he does. What a little pass that was from Kelsey Mooney. It came quite quickly. And Mills now makes it 4-1 Dulwich Hamlet. And that surely is it. 2 goals in the first half, 2 in the second. Mooney does well to roll his man, and Mills is not going to miss from there. He's only played a hatful of games. He's probably the most prolific scorer we've had. His conversion rate must be unbelievable of games to goal. 16 now in, I'm going to say it's probably going to be about 20 games. And this has been a really, really good game to finish our first season in the National League South on. Well, with regards to episodes, obviously, we've still got 6 games to go after this, but we're already champions, so we just won't play those, maybe. As I was speaking, Erin Kinneler has, however, got one back for St Albans. It was a ball in from the corner, as we can see. Anderson whips it in. It's well won at the back post, straight to Kinala, who is free on the edge of the area, and it's not going to be saved by Luke Kanakov from there. It's been a fairly even game, really. Somehow it's 4-2. I mean, St Albans probably do deserve a bit more from the game. They've given us a pretty good test, and with 66 minutes gone, I think it is also time for a change. Ojo not having his greatest game in the world, so Kenyon is going to come back to the left back position. Connor Hunt can come on that left hand side. Apart from that, everyone's playing pretty average, so we might just wait for some players to potentially lose a bit of fitness. But it does look like now we are surely going to be crowned the champions. It would take a monumental effort from St Albans to probably win this from here. I think a point is pretty much guaranteed. And we're going to be going up 6 games to spare in the league. We've got a chance, I think, of getting to 90 points, which would be a pretty big haul as well. And we're going up in style. It has been a really, really awesome season. Hyde is coming on and featuring in this one. McGregor will come off. He is struggling a bit for fitness as well. And as we've got 15 minutes to go, are we going to see a bit more action towards the end of the game? Ming is going to come on for Barnes, who's picked up a knock, it would seem. And hopefully, as has been the case in both the first and second half, a really filled action game, can we see a couple more highlights towards the end? And here might well be one. Quaid Taylor over a free kick. He finds Ming, who puts the ball forward to Shamir Mullings. This has got to be a goal. It is! Shamir Mullings with his second of the game. It's 5 between the 2 strikers up front. It's 5 in total for Dulwich Hamlet. It's 5-2. And what a way to become champions. What a ball this is from Ming, who's just come onto the pitch. Mullings is easily beating Mitchell, and he is not going to miss the goal from there. We wanted a bit more action towards the end. We got a bit more action towards the end. Can we get a 6th? Can Mullings match his strike partner and get a hat-trick? He's got 7 or so minutes to do so. And this is a really awesome way to sign off as champions. A 5-2 victory, our 17th game in a row unbeaten. We've still got 6. Can we finish the season unbeaten? And again, what would be a monumental effort if we could. There's not many tough games to come, but the final whistle, I think, is about to go. And for the first time on Conquering the Capitals, we can watch the Dulwich Hamlet boys come and lift the trophy. I'm ready and waiting up there already with my little assistant manager. I'm going to shake all their hands. We are the champions of the National League South. And here we go. We're going to lift the trophy high as we've deserved. Dulwich Hamlet for the first time are champions. The first time as well that we've seen the new graphics in FM21 for a trophy lift. I quite like them, you know. I could get used to this indeed, and hopefully this is going to be the first title of very, very many in our journey. It's only the first league that we're out of for Dulwich Hamlet. We, of course, are looking to become the best club in London. It's a little way off yet, but next time I see you, it might be a little season review, or it might well be the beginning of the National League season. There'll be plenty of transfers to talk about, I'm sure, and hopefully some really, really eventful games to come. Obviously, let me know what you'd like to see down in the comments. Would you like to see a little season review, or would you like me to get straight stuck in to the National League season? But I hope you have enjoyed today's episode, and if you have, please leave a like down below for me. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager videos, and thank you all for coming along and watching.